Welcome friends. This is your Aero Palnichami. We have been talking about the competitive exam success strategies. Today's topic is your English knowledge. So improvement of English knowledge is very important because most of the boys and girls in India, they go through the vernacular medium. Whatever the mother tongue, they go through it. But when we really write an examination, most of the question papers are in English or Hindi. But other mother tongue, it's really very tough for the side government of India or central government jobs are concerned. Our state government is, of course, you will have English as well as your mother tongue. Now, this is one part. Other part is our interaction skill, interactive nature. For example, any competitive exam, its English knowledge is always tested, and most boys and girls really they fail because throughout they are in vernacular medium. But now the question will come. Suppose a boy or girl really go through the English medium. Are they good? No. Again, I have been seeing the boys and girls who come through even CBSE medium or state board English medium. They also struggle to really speak in English because they are not tuned to these conversational skills. So why do we need a conversational skills? It's very important because in the interview stage, not only interview stage, or argue with anybody, you need a language skill. The language skill is missing most of the boys and girls. They go through our system. Why? Because most of the time you really interact with your friends or peers or in a family, it is in your own mother tongue. Normally we don't learn English as much. English we have seen it one lesson or one part or whatever it is, one subject, but it's a language. Yes, subject. Suppose we really see English as a subject, you may find it really difficult. But if you see English as a language, and you will be able to really learn. So it's very important how they mistake it, right? Like people think that, no, why should I really learn English? No, that attitude to be changed. Whatever the mother tongue, you be best in your mother tongue. I am a strong supporter of mother tongue. Mother tongue is the best, and then when you have understanding in your mother tongue, any language can be learned very easily because your thinking, your innovative skills all really pertain and then works on your mother tongue. But other than mother tongue, you have to read another language. But as far as India is concerned and world level is concerned, it's very important. English plays a major role. When English plays a major role, then we have to have a good knowledge in English. Okay, whether it's a written language or spoken language, yes, both the languages must. So how do you really learn about it? Now boys and girls, whenever I visit colleges and schools, they really ask me, sir, how to do it? We have done even PG, but we are not able to really interact. So that is a situation. Very simple. When you really learn, like when you really start your schooling and you are in college, so I always tell boys and girls to listen news. Now listen and watching news. There's a huge difference between listening and watching. In a visual medium, you see visuals, but the words you miss it because we are tuned to our pictures, our visuals. Visuals will attract your brain, and then you are so involved you don't really follow the words. Okay, so you don't find whether it's a grammatically things are there or that whether it's a language, whether it's a simple language or complicated or we don't know. But audio language. What is audio language? It's All India Radio News. Now this is like in India is concerned only AIR News is there, and of course BBC News and other English news are there. But when you see there's a difference between a visual medium and audio medium. Audio medium, the language is very simple, no complication. We always say it's ABC. It will be like accurate, brevity and clarity. It will be short and sweet. So when you really read it, when you listen it, and then it's not a big deal to understand All India Radio News. First part. Now many people say that there are different advantages when you really learn or listen AIR News. Normally the famous news 9 in the night. It's okay, news at 9, followed by the spotlight, which I have spoken in many videos also, how to improve your current affairs and all. It is also part of it. When you listen it, okay, when you imagine it. For example, the human imagination, human brain imagination, and you can't even think about it, so much innovation or imagination you can have it. So when you imagine it, when you listen a word and sentence and you imagine it, for example, I'm talking about something happening in the space. Immediately my brain, my visualization will take place that, okay, blue sky will come in my mind. When the blue sky coming in mind and beyond blue, what happens? If you are a science student, you know that it's like for outskirts, the persons away from 100 km, 200 km away from the airspace, it will be all dark. It will be dark, it will not be blue. That I don't know how many of you are really aware of it. So in such a imagination will come first. Once it's you imagine it, then you understand, start understand. Without your knowledge, you start learning English language. Without your knowledge, you start having an interactive language. Interactive language. Many boys and girls just listen it and then they start small conversation with the boys and girls and then peer group and start learning these interactive skills. Interactive skill is very very important. Third, very important is like you get your current events update continuously. It's like continuous updation, continuous English improvement, continuous current affairs and continuous general knowledge. And above all, it is simple and sharp and then it makes you that confident. Okay, and it makes you also innovative because you have to think, you have to imagine it. So when you can really imagine things, only that innovation comes. If you don't really imagine, the innovation never comes, right? So these are things advantage in AR news. Right? So audio will make you to understand the habit, listening. Further, you have to talk to your own friends and peer group instead of speaking in your mother tongue. And at least I am not telling that you should not speak in mother tongue. You should, of course, you should really speak in mother tongue, but you can keep some time. Fine, 5 to 10 minutes that all 4 or 5 friends you are together and then you can start speaking. Now problem is first you may commit a mistake. There may be a fellow who may know good English. He may say that he may laugh at you. Don't take it otherwise. And like in the boys who are really there in the helm of affairs also should really tell your friends, no, it is not the way to tell it, it has to be done. Fine. So this is what the interactive model is done, interactive skill is done, your GK is done, your knowledge is improved, and your all people who criticize also they find it, oh how this boy really learned it. You take me for an example. Throughout I was in a vernacular medium. In a vernacular medium, and but one advantage in a vernacular medium till the even graduation it was like more or less vernacular medium. But up to 100% subjects all in vernacular medium. But there was no interactive mode. I never had it. But I used to listen All India Radio and Doordarshan News olden days. But All India Radio News, it's top. I never miss any news unless I am ill or I am traveling or something like that. I used to have a transistor. I used to really listen this for years together. It made me really to interact in the UPSC board in those periods of 90s easy way. I never had any interaction with any of the friends because never I had such a friendship where that my friend also can help me in the English language. But those periods, such an app or these things, internet or this technology, nothing was there, right? So these are the advantages. So very very important. Improving your language skill, especially English language skill, is very very important when you are approaching for any competitive examination, including civil services. Keep this when you are, suppose somebody is you are listening and very engaged, start doing it. But you may think that, okay, I am from English medium, why should I learn about it? No. If you are given a situation, even in English medium boys, I have seen in interviews, they are not able to write properly, they are not able to express properly, they are not able to read, listen properly. Listening also, they are not able to speak out also with the confidence. When will we have confidence? When you have something in your kitty and the confidence comes. So improve your skills, same time improve your interactive skills. So these both will together will help you to excel, right? The very very important takeaway point is your conversation skill in addition to your language, that too in English, right? So thank you very much. We'll see some other topic in next video. Thank you very much.
For more videos, subscribe our channel. Please like, share and comment. Don't forget to click the bell icon.